So next subject up, we have Chris Hughes. He's the co-founder of Facebook. He says that the company's too powerful and should be broken up. I mean, Facebook has 2.4 billion users. And Hughes, who was Mark Zuckerberg's roommate in Harvard, helped, I guess, was the co-founder. At least that's what he says he is. I think he was just lucky that he was in the same room with Mark Zuckerberg. There's a clip on this with Chris Hughes. Let's hear it.
This is me back in my college days. And this is my roommate, Mark. Together, we founded Facebook in 2004. Now, 15 years later, I think Facebook has grown too big and too powerful.
Way too powerful, way too big. And, now he's an expert, of course. And I think that's kind of, what do you guys think? Is Facebook too powerful? Is it too big? They have 2.4 billion users. What do they control? I mean, come on.
I'm conflicted.
Millennials don't even use Facebook. I mean, that's part of the problem. But Facebook does own Instagram, correct?
Right, yeah.
Okay, so you use Instagram.
I also think it's kind of suspect that he says this after he's been out of the company for such a long time. If he was in Mark Zuckerberg's position, would he be saying the same thing there still?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. I also hated that in I think CNN reporting of this story, they said that his answer to fixing it was, well, we need to just create a whole new U.S. government agency to regulate them.
Oh my gosh!
Mm-hmm. So
I mean, can you imagine?
Let's crush a free market enterprise that is super successful by bloating government even more and building a whole new government agency to regulate them.
Is Facebook a publisher or is it just a platform? I mean, and I think that really is the question at the federal level, right? If it's a platform, you can put whatever you want on it, and as long as you're not, of course, threatening someone that you're going to, of course, kill them or something like that. But if it's a platform, then it's free speech. But if it's a publisher and they're going to edit it, they're going to edit things, and technically it's a publisher. And I really think that's the question. I mean, what do you guys think about that?
Yeah,
Which one are they? Are they a platform or a publisher?
I'm not opposed to regulation that prevents them from doing those types of things. I mean, with this whole issue with them possibly affecting the elections, with censoring people and all that kind of stuff. I'm fine with the government regulating censorship. Like if their whole thing is going to be a platform and free speech, then I don't think we should have government agencies breaking up, a successful business.
I tend to agree with that. I do. Mm-hmm. I mean, and another idea too is, what if Facebook is using algorithms to manipulate political speech? And that's different. And the political speech could be speech that others have posted. It clearly would be things that others have posted on the platform. And then Facebook decides, you know what? When that kind of thing is put into place, we're going to have certain people see it because we disagree with it, or certain people not see it because we disagree with it. In that case, they need to be subject to registration at the state and federal level as, an entity that's trying to influence elections. And so this is complicated.
Yeah, I mean, that would be the difference there if they start influencing things like that, where they're no longer a platform. I'd say in that instance, absolutely, they're a publisher, because they're starting to affect how the flow of information is.
That's what I think. To me,
that's a good point.
They're influencing elections based on algorithms. That's really the issue, more than the speech itself. Because the speech is free, but they are controlling who sees it. In theory, we don't really know, because no one sees their algorithms except for the people who work there.
I feel like we do know that that's already happening, because we know that, when you put out a post, that only certain people see it, and as the post gains traction, more and more people see it. So there is some sort of control mechanism in place that Facebook has put in place that's controlling who sees what you posted. So at that point, they're already kind of restricting it, and kind of muddies the waters there.
To play devil's advocate here too, not to come into defense of big bad.
No,
Facebook,
but you're a tech guy, because
Yeah. I mean, well, the thing is, the only reason I could see this being a good thing for us as consumers of information is if Facebook is not in a biased way, not in a way that says we don't like what the people are putting out, we don't want this to be shown.
Right.
But if they say, hey, he would like this, he wouldn't like that.
Right.
I could see, we as consumers, it just gets you things you want to see.
True. It's super manipulative, though, which is pretty fascinating. I mean, how much information they have on us. Speaking of Chris Hughes, who is Zuckerberg's roommate, and at least he was in Harvard at the time when Zuckerberg founded Facebook and so forth. We have a clip on this from The Social Network, the movie The Social Network, whereby Jesse Eisenberg has alleged to have stolen the idea and then tells the Winklevi brothers, the Winklevoss brothers, he gives them a piece of his mind at a deposition in the movie. Let's hear that. It's kind of fun.
Forensics team to get to the bottom of this. If you guys were the inventors of Facebook, you'd have invented Facebook.
Yeah, so take that, Chris Hughes. You didn't invent Facebook. You just happen to have the right roommate at the right time, and now you're a billionaire because of it. I mean, don't you guys agree? I mean, it seems pretty obvious to me.
I feel like Facebook is like the New England Patriots when it comes to like football. It's like everyone hates them because they're so successful. It's like just beat them. If you do something better if you don't like it.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah, to jump on that, if Facebook is so powerful, you want to know the way to kill Facebook's power? Just stop using it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
exactly. But people can't. They're hooked onto it.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, this is Mark Fisher with Mark and the Millennials. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.